Hello, and welcome to UM News from the School of Journalism. I'm Roy Cheevers. University of Montana's enrollment has dropped to a level not seen since the late 1980s. It's about a third less than its 2012 peak. However, not all university students have been affected equally.
Enrollment at the University of Montana is at its lowest level in 30 years, with international students seeing the biggest drop out of any student category. International student enrollment is at a quarter of its 2014 size, while stagnating since 2019. University of Montana International Admissions Counselor Brigida Lee says the pandemic and political pressure have made it more difficult to continue sustained growth.
And then combined with some external factors, including things that are happening nationally and internationally, as well as COVID this last year has really made it difficult to try and do much active recruitment.
Lee says that barriers like the pandemic have forced the team to become creative and adapt, as well as adding other methods like virtual recruitment in order to reach a larger audience.
Students were not able to get visas. A lot of the U.S. embassies and consulates abroad had closed for COVID-related reasons, and so they weren't even processing. So even if we had students who were interested in coming, they couldn't come because they weren't allowed to travel.
Lee says students are showing greater interests in countries with better opportunities for education, like Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. However, Lee hopes that a post-pandemic world will make it easier to find the right audience.
University enrollment as a whole is up from 2 years ago, but it's still a long way from the historical peak. A UM Linguistics graduate student is trying to increase enrollment and bring a new sense of awareness and inclusion to Indigenous issues. Aspen Decker is a Native Engagement and Education Curator for the Montana Museum of Art and Culture. She's working to amplify Native voices and to increase representation throughout the College of Arts and Media. Decker hopes that her efforts will attract future students and bring more Indigenous languages and art to campus.
It was a much needed position because we need more of this Indigenous voice in academia, in the methodologies that we use, as well as just in the programming in general around campus. And so I think it's a good start of getting our ways of knowing incorporated into all the aspects of the University of Montana.
This new position was part of the Big Idea Challenge put on by the Dean of the College of Arts and Media, Lori Bajewski. To see these stories and more, check out our website at umnews.jour.umt.edu. Thanks for watching and have a great day.